Here I am, Martin Mihail Nishain again by the name. This time I would like to talk about terrorism. It was 01st, the year that it all happened. Before there was like the Madrid bombing, the London bombings and everything until it collapsed every fucking one of them in power of meaning. When the WTCTs got fucking down. I remember we watched it from the TV and such with grandmother, and I was like panicked, full of chaos, all kinds of shitty feelings that I hold these fucking days still from time to time. And then again, when it all happened, we were most likely in the middle school. I think I was like in the third or fourth grade, you know. The teachers were like, hey, check the tap water's color. It might be poisoned. Check your backpacks. There might be grenades. When you're out in the woods, check under the stones if there's any weapons. And such is how the fear was installed globally in Europe, mostly. I lived in Finland, or had my time in Finland back then, and it really hit hard. Then it came the Maya end of calendar Maya, after the millennia. That's when I really started to get deep by the years 06, 09. And then there it happened. I have like the theory about it, that how it happened. It is fucking gruesome, really, to fucking think about it. You know, there's like firefighters going up there, like saving people, yelling that get the fuck down there, you do not want to jump or get burned. And then there's like the Mossad agents going higher between the fucking like elevator chambers, going like they're closing the fucking valves that had the coolant oil in the building, because if it would have burned down, it would have collapsed like psh. But when they closed all the fucking valves, the third of the fourth of the height of the freaking tower, both, it collapsed like this and the whole shit collapsed like that. If the Mossads couldn't have time to shut the fucking valves, it would have dropped like a fucking staple on a fucking needle, staple with a needle on a fucking paper, you know. And it is fucking gruesome to think about it. And of course, in the fucking panic, someone emptied some fucking chambers down in the fucking cellar, the basement, bunkers, what the fuck they were called. But I kinda got fucking hateful about it in the end. So fucking pissed off. I have cried my eyes out with saliva coming from the nose and the fucking mouth about it. And if you think about it, there is some fucking old historical shit where the Taliban have gotten their ass spanked pretty fucking bad, you know. For example, the Templar Crusades. 13 days it took when they went from Europe to Jerusalem to save the Israelites that were living there. Kept in hunger, they didn't die, and the Taliban were just trying to starve them to fucking death. It was a dominion, like like the shit that happened on like Osama bin Laden and such. Like zero fucking Templars died. You know, they had chainmail. Some idiot fired a fucking like a arrow. It like just hit the chainmail, and the Templar just what the fuck threw that down. They had like sabers like that. You hit with the chainmail. It is like you joust, of course, and it doesn't even fucking slice it. Then you have the fucking helmet, and they could bang a Templar with the fucking saber for like a minute, and it wouldn't have caused any fucking damage. And they fucked up the Taliban pretty damn good back then. Well, there's a lot of other stuff, really, like how the fuck is Israel always up that some idiots want to get to know what the Israelites have there. Like the Huns, well, of course, Emperor Nero jacked the hell out of them, you know, between the borders of East and West Europe. Yeah, the Persian god, like in the film 300, tried to get to the fucking Israel, and of course there was the Spartans and Greeks, and they moshed about them in history, real history, and there always some idiot wants to have to get there. We do not know what it is. Are they just jealous to the Israelites or what? But why the fuck every idiot wants to get there and get their shit like snapped, or what the fuck could I say, you know? And if you think about it, what they have given us, of course, Abrahamic religions, Old Bible, New Bible, modern talk, yeah, that's a good fucking artist or something, but still. And if you think about the current vision, that how did everything end up, I'll open it in some other video, it takes half a fucking hour to speak about it, like in back to thousands of years before Christ, that how everything started back then, and the whole fucking thing still rolls about it with whatever happened there back then. And of course there's like Israelites, Saudi Arabia, the Arab Emirates. They're the three triplets, I would say. They got their shit straight, I would say, When in the Middle East it's like gold, diamonds, oil, power, money, politics, war, terrorism, what leads the nations. And how the fuck do you establish something staying there when there is the ones who are stable and everyone's fucking pissing them off, and when they get angry they're like, oh, you can't do that. So like, fuck them all, I would say, Shit. But again, the WTC, there's a lot about it, but like, I think still the Western world still owes some rights about some certain places in the world that have been given as a reprisal from the shit that happened. But like, yeah, the old fucking thing about it is that how do you fucking mock up someone that bad there in the Middle East? And is it so fucking hot, you don't drink enough, you don't eat enough, or you eat too much and do not drink, and the heat is getting on there, you're just getting so fucking pissed off that you yell like, Allah Akbar, and blow yourself to shits, And then the good people are like leaving the terror agent countries, and they're like, what the fuck? Yeah. But still, I don't know, some friend of mine, they do not take shit seriously when I laugh, when I say something, they're just shit or some other people have said, and when I'm like serious, it's my own stuff. But someone says that who the fuck wants to believe in a religion where the prophet is a fucking, how do you say it, like someone travels in a fucking wagon, or some fucking wagon raider or something, bothering tradesmen going with their wagons and stealing and thefting them. And then you have your God said son like Allah. But God damn it, speak about the sun God, and you can think that, it's kind of fucking ancient if you think that the Americas, and then the Muslims are like, we own the sun. Hey, don't check the Indian stuff, They're fucked up, you fucking idiots in the fucking sandbag country, Yeah, Mayas, Aztecs, Hopis. Hoplite is a fucking spear-wielding warrior, and Hopis and Mexicos and all, and they think that this is our creation. Would be if it would have happened like sooner or later or sooner, but like still. But yeah, and here in Finland we have had the Myyrmäki bombing, some fucking jackass blow himself up with a fucking TNT pack in a fucking market mall. Of course we all got the young guns, we do not really speak about it, but like still. Because when you think about it, if you have some kind of a knowledge of what a fucked up mind thinks, when it thinks what other people think about you more than what the fuck you think about yourself, you end up as a fucking school shooter, nut house fucking idiot. But like still the truth. And I don't know, I think I'm not that I would be like a fuck everything up when someone touches me, but like maybe. It's about when you sense that someone tries to do shit or you already fucked them up, but like still. But the Yemen, Israel shit and like that they think that they aren't that close with the States anymore. They aren't there. What the fuck? How fucking jacko is this fucking thing, because the point is often lost in the cause. But I do not know. We have bought some good old Arab, smokes here. We have had Saudi Arabian Marlboro here, and it has been very good. It is made from some other strain, for example, and I think it's kind of pleasant. I do not really smoke that much, like two tobaccos a day, should I say, yeah. Cigars are very fine, small, Hofnars, Al Capones, they're really good also. But yeah, before the minute timer goes to 10, I say bye bye and see you later.